It's the Ronald Show, starring Ronald, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of the Ronald Show, Ronald.
Global earthquakes causing new land to rise, existing land to crack and tear, resulting in changes in underground aquifers. Refugees will travel without travel or water and a cutoff to access points of shadow government underground bunkers. So at a certain point, if you can get it to them underground bunkers, you're safe, but at a certain point, those are going to be like shut down and cut off. Also affected will be the ability of currency flow due to technical failures. Also rising are the secrets revealing old dirt. They're going to start bringing out information about true technology, which is actually going to get us through 2011, like new electric technology that's about to explode onto the market. Fires and smoke. Fires from Europe will cause smoke problems in 2 major eastern cities during times of celebration occurring despite the smoke. This will also affect the secret space program. It's just a prediction. I don't know how to read that. Extreme cloud transformation. Like I said, I just deciphered what I read in very technical jargon to make it like bullet points. Extreme cloud formations currently, here we go. Extreme cloud formations. Extreme cloud formations currently beyond our known lexicon on the planet. Will experience gaseous and dangerous cloud formations and threaten human, animal, and plant life. They will also result in extreme temperature drops at a high altitude. Habitations, those temperature drops will be more or less permanent. We're in for a long-term shifting of the North Pole, basically, to where a new North Pole is going to come out of all this, too. The Antarctic ice is going to crack in half, causing Antarctic volcanoes. Australia and New Zealand populations will be greatly affected by rising and falling land masses and volcanic activity. So it doesn't look good for a lot of Australia and New Zealand. A result will be southern oceanic coastal flooding and atmospheric rivers, again major flooding. Another result of the RIP will be Australia, Southern Africa, and Southern South America will experience atmospheric river drainage. A shortened monsoon season, and in India and Hind, as a result of atmospheric rivers, will contribute to planetary food shortages. So, like food sources are going to be running dry quick. So right now, we have to buy at least a year for each one of us and figure out where we're going to go. Overall, there's going to be earthquakes, floods, radical windstorms, and frozen land will become worsened by extreme coastal tidal flooding due to the changing of the oceans, currents, locations, rising seabeds. 2000 snow and ice storms, 2011 snow and ice storms. Sudden, shocking, misplaced, out of season, long duration, resulting in building cave and the abandoning of parts of disrupted cities. So there's going to be mass evacuations. Personal enlightenment, this will spread globally and be created and led by an Irish thinker. This will peak in the summer of 2011. So they're talking about somebody who's going to take over and like lead the people in thought through this, and he's going to emerge in the summer of 2011. That's what they're saying is based on the spider crawl that this information is coming out about that. So somebody's going to start taking the reins and putting out good information. Genetic evidence, a sect of Irish people or persons will emerge with some type of genetic evidence regarding a mystery of origin. Also, they will make prevalent the Celtic cross, 2 sticks with the circle on the center as a measuring device. Free energy. In a little city in South Africa, now this is being predicted, A skinny black sword-laden man will invent a genius form of free energy, and the Zionists will attempt to discredit and control him. The free energy will propel South Africa forward from mid-2011 onward. So I would imagine that they're going to get a hold of some kind of energy. New energy is going to come forward in South Africa. There's going to be an attack on the Vatican, it's predicting. Citizens and victims of pedophilia perpetrated by the Vatican's kingdom of religious rule will attack Vatican buildings and commit assassinations of priests and bishops. Citizens are going to raid the Vatican and start killing. Destruction of the Catholic Church is what it's calling for. Hold on. I'm reading this to them. Here, you got to listen to this. And listen good. So, church secrets are revealed. So, destruction of the Catholic Church. Secrets revealed. The collapse of the USA social order and the collapse of the Catholic Church are a result of secrets revealed. So, something is going to cause them to lose total credibility with the people of the planet. Their reign is over, the Catholic Church. And all the secrets that they've been holding are going to come to light.
Like the rest of the books.
And whoever can live through this is going to benefit from those secrets coming forward and somehow technologically be helped by the secrets. Waiting on China, the global populace will await China's response as their decision-making involves how to relate to the powers that be. And how to, along with dealing with internal political and social revolt. So everyone's going to be waiting on China to make a decision. They're saying words like den of vipers, pit of snakes, these kind of like reptilian types of people they're saying. China will engage in a secret space war with the powers that be. China will suffer mass food shortages due to a crash in agriculture as a result of climate change. China will blame America for climate change in the wake of droughts and fires in a resource belt. By summer 2011, China will have space bases off-world. Chinese officialdom will be so consumed with space and will be based in and will monumentally dig for treasure in Kashmir, which is in India. Space and the hidden civilization, it predicts. Later in 2011, there will be a confrontation with the hidden civilization shadow security state. Global media will show that they have vast food and resource supplies as well as food production methods. Result, border power skirmish. European displaced Jews will travel to China from Europe because it's going to freeze there and they're going to run out of food. And they'll be on foot in 2011 and 2012 walking from Europe. We're trying to make it into China to safety where they have, high mountains and it's not flooded out and there's resources there. United States coastal areas, Gulf of Mexico, evacuation included. Tainted water and wind in areas for the disaffected. Aliens and the metaphysical. India will go public and begin discussing the Sanskrit text and opening up the secrets revealed further to discuss alien arrival. A female Bollywood India personality will go viral with evidence of extraterrestrial travel evidence of being taken. The Bollywood also has a connection to space and soil sister. Now, this is kind of metaphysical stuff. Do you want to hear the metaphysical stuff? A female powers that were bonded personality will emerge to support the movement of truth, enlightenment, and help with food sources and archetype. Caveman personality will emerge from India that has power over material reality. Antarctic connections. The powers that be will attack the caveman with UFO technology and weapons. I'm not making this up. The caveman will be videoed doing something so impossible to believe, which will be viewed on the internet, that will be disregarded as fake until 2012. Then people are going to start believing it for some reason. So it's predicting that metaphysical things are going to start happening that are going to show people that there's a different version of reality than what we've become accustomed to. Feminine scarring. Beware women. This is a prediction, a makeup or cosmetic product will cause the scarring of millions of women starting in midsummer of 2011 based on some makeup that they're using. Result will be women wearing masks, tattoos, and shaved heads. That's a prediction that the bot project made. New breakthrough electronic devices. A rapid increase in new electronic technology unfolds in Africa, Siberia, and Canada. They are primarily aimed at China and Greater Asia. The person who designs thought process of this new electronic power device is located in Canada. So the person who invents it is living in Canada. This is not a secret shadow government invention, which leaves the military shaking their heads wondering, why didn't we think of that? The Mason or secret society perpetrate a murder related to the new electronics. The murder shocks the nation and results in mass resignation of many from Mason hoodlumism. They're hoodlums, Masonic hoodlums. Many in the business world will be forced to lie and deny involvement in Masonism or secret sects. The Vatican financial corruption scandal is visible in the secret sect publicly. It's going to be publicly outed. The denials of secret sects by politicians and businessmen will affect their relationship with the Roman Catholic Church, which is going to collapse anyway. The media about the secret societies throws U.S. politics into chaos. And we're going to get to the mass riotings that are going to wind up with people being public officials and priests. Larry sent this to me. Population control. The powers that be will have a difficulty time explaining what is going on through their mass media and why they have not got a clue. In an effort to maintain control of the masses and prevent mass enlightenment as to the powers that be and their controlled human experiment, they will seek population control. The mass floodings in Florida, Texas, and Mexico will destroy food crops and create famine, extreme death, and mass relocation will be shown to be a plan designed by the powers that be. So they're saying that there might come to light that there's a manipulation with weather and earth patterns. I don't know how, though. This is pretty extreme. This will be a direct result of springtime effects in the Gulf of Mexico. At the same time, in the spring of 2011, so they're saying here that BP engineered this so that there would be toxic water and air because they want to kill Mexicans and Texans in that area with poison food and water based on the Gulf oil spill, and that it was planned. And they knew that this water shift is about to happen to flood out the area with pollution. So they're going to have a crackback because of this. There will be meltdown of the food delivery system because of the flooding that they're planning. Regarding the foods in the United States, there will occur a year or two long mass food poisoning that will cripple the national health infrastructure and cause retaliatory attacks by the people against the responsible officialdom and their minions. So the people are going to rise up and start killing politicians and corporate executives who were responsible for this because of the money and power. The dollar death. The dollar death will start around March 21st, 2011, so that's like 4 weeks from today. Today is February 21st. In 30 days, the dollar is going to be announced to be officially dead.
No, start.
This leads to a continued destruction of daily life in the United States through spring, summer, and winter of 2011 and all through 2012. This is going to result in civil unrest, riots, and armed insurrections. The mob action burns alive elite families and their minions. Mobs get together and they pull these guys out. And you know what? It already happens in South America with the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia. I used to write about it as an intelligence analyst. You know, guerrillas go into the politicians' home, they pull them out of their house, they string them up and their family by a rope upside down, and they execute them in the courtyard. And that happens like right now in Latin America. Can I have some more water? So.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I'm looking at what they're doing.
Okay. So anyway, the public will feel like they have been raped by winter 2011. Out of the Social Security retirements will be accomplished through the raping of the rest in 2011. So the monetary system is going to collapse. Nobody's going to have food or money unless you store it now. The public will feel okay. They're predicting media reports of die-offs. So we can pause now because I'm going to get some water.